Hello everybody, this is Uderjelf911 here for a Let's Play of Spec Ops, The Line. Now, this game is probably, I would say, I think it is the best game to come out this decade. So 2010 to now, I would say it's the best. This Let's Play will be going through the game on the normal difficulty because of reasons I'll get into in a minute, and certain things I don't like about something that video games are in a habit of doing now that I don't like, but that's not the point right now. It will be getting all the intel, so basically 100%, and I'll be showing most all of the trophies except for the difficulty ones. Now, if you have not played this game before, do not watch these videos. This is meant as kind of like a guide to show, you know, everything in the game. But if you have not played the game, play it. Do not spoil this game at all. I'll go into this game knowing as little as possible. And stay with it too, because it does start off kind of bad, but it does get really good by the end. So do not spoil this game for you. So yeah, watch at your own discretion, I would say. So let's start this game. For anyone who does not know, this is essentially a oh gosh, I hate doing these things. Is that on my TV? Is that on the TV? That looks like it's on... Okay, here's something that's annoying. This is on my TV. This is how it would fit my TV, but it's not filling up the entire borders of the like, recorder thing on the computer, so I'll just have to do that. Mess with that another time. Let's just go with default. So yes, options really quick. Audio, subtitles on. So yes, let us start this game. Here is what I do not like about newer video games. What they kind of have this problem of doing. Okay, see how the highest difficulty here is locked. That's fine. A lot of games do that. Resident Evil 4 does that. Metroid Prime, a ton of really good games do that. The problem is that everything carries over between different difficulties and playthroughs. So it's not like a New Game Plus or a completely new game. So there's no way to do a Let's Play 100% without completely deleting all of the data on the game. Otherwise, I would go through it on... I still probably wouldn't, but just annoying, because it was annoying. I had to beat this game on... You have to beat the game on both of these difficulties. This difficulty to unlock this. But we are not going to do that. We are just going to play on Combat Op, the normal difficulty, so we have the least amount of problems going through. First interesting thing this game does, no title sequence. Right out of the start menu, the game actually begins. Now, for anyone who does not know, this game is essentially a third-person modern military shooter, pretty much a Call of Duty or a Battlefield-esque game in the third person. And that description probably hurts the game a whole lot, because no one is going to play this game because if they want Call of Duty or Battlefield, they'll play Call of Duty or Battlefield. If they don't like it, they're not going to play this game, despite kind of what this game does. It's very interesting, and I'll be talking more about sort of the story as it goes along. Another word of introduction is during the cutscenes in this game, since this game is very much story-based, I will not to be talking through them, I will just let them play. But I keep the subtitles on, so during in-game chatter, everyone can hear what's going on. There we go. I probably should have turned it down a bit before starting. I don't know if there was an echo or not. I don't know if I could fix that. So yes, this game kind of exists in a no man's land of a market. This game did not sell very well. It sold reasonable considering the budget, but it should have and deserves to sell a lot better. For anyone interested, though, this game is on PlayStation 3, which is the version I'm playing, the Xbox 360, and the PC. All of them very, very cheap, should be noted. Also, this game does not have, outside of starting right out of the start menu, this opening scene is not that interesting either. An on-rails, shoot 'em helicopters up thing that a ton of other video games have done, and is not that interesting in and of itself. Though, this sequence is very interesting, and we'll get into why later. This right here is an introduction to kind of an underused mechanic in the game, and that is the sand. We'll see more of it later, but it is not fully realized, I would say. And the first few chapters of this game, though, I am probably going to be a bit critical of the game, because the game is very flawed, and we'll sort of see why, but I'll just let this cutscene play for now.
Is John Conrad the greatest man I ever served with? Well, I don't know. There was this one time in Kabul when he dragged my bleeding carcass half a mile to an evac chopper. So maybe I'm biased. But the facts don't lie. The man's a fucking hero. Remember when the first storms hit Dubai? You're probably all safe and sound at home watching TV. Well, Conrad was leading the damn 33rd out of Afghanistan. Instead of coming home, he volunteered his entire battalion to help with the evac. But all you did was send a check. Rumor is Conrad was ordered to abandon the city. He defied that order, and the 33rd stood with him. Now, the official story's still hazy about what happened next. All we know for sure is that the storms got worse. Much worse. Last thing we heard out of Dubai was that Conrad was leading a caravan of survivors out of the city. That was 6 months ago. Then, 2 weeks ago, we picked up this transmission.
This is Colonel John Conrad, United States Army. Evacuation of Dubai ended in complete failure. Death toll, too many.
Hey, Cap! Captain Walker!
What is it, Lugo?
Got a situation, sir.
Mission critical?
No, sir.
Then take it up the chain, Sergeant.
Roger that. Lieutenant Adams.
I hear you, Sergeant. What's your status?
Status is chafed, sir.
You say chafe, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. A local airborne insurgency has infiltrated the U.S. zone designated as my pants. Sir.
Shut up, jackass.
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai.
Yep. It's still dead.
Yet to be seen, Sergeant.
You got a lock on that transmission?
Yes, sir. About 800 yards away.
And we're 800 yards away from seeing who's more full of shit. You or Intel.
Wow. If I wasn't a hardened killing machine, that might have hurt.
Alright, remember, this place has been designated...
So, that is the introduction of the game. We will do Chapter 1 in the next part. This is probably a really bad video, but I want to break this up as chapters, and I kind of consider that first part the introduction, so we will see you on the next part where we will do Chapter 1, the evacuation. See you guys then. Bye-bye.